Hello traders, today I want to show you how I use the defining range from the master as a confluence and confirmation for my trades. We can start with a simple example here, 5 minutes chart of US 500. The green box is the London session where we have the ODR, it is broken to the upside, but my goal is to trade in the New York session and I like to see the context, the overall structure to find an entry. Okay, the first thing that you can notice is that the New York range is below the London range. This is the first indication that we can look for a short trade. But this is a 5 minutes time frame and I want to see if we are in sync with a time frame above. For example, a 30 minutes or 1 hour time frame. I use this indicator HDF candles to display multiple time frames in one chart and I set the time frame here in the settings to 30 minutes. Okay, and now we can go ahead and define levels of support and resistance based on this 30 minutes time frame that are way more significant than the 5 minutes time frame that we use for execution. We have a level here that was support, was broken and could act as a level of resistance now. And here at the swing low we have another level of support that was broken as well. So the structure is clear, we have a downtrend and we have a rejection at this level here. Easy, basic fundamentals. If you want to have even more confluence and confirmation, you can add an EMA, an exponential moving average. I added a 50 EMA and in the settings of the EMA you can also define the time frame. I like to set it to the 15 minutes, which reduces the noise of the 5 minutes. But when you switch the time frames here 5, 15, even 30 minutes, you see that the price is below and that we are in a downtrend. Okay, now we have multiple confirmations for entering a short trade. We have a bearish market structure on multiple time frames. We have this resistance level respected that lines up with the upper DR level of the New York session, and price also closes exactly at the 50 EMA. Okay, now we have different possibilities to enter the trade. The first one at the lower 30 minutes level, but if you waited to also have the confluence of a bounce from the 50 EMA, and then you can use this entry here, either at this candle that is the more safe entry, or you are risking more and enter at the test of this level here. In this example, this would be a 1 to 7 hour trade. In case you missed it, you can still use this entry here at the resistance level, and this is also pretty close to the 50 EMA. Also a nice trade. Take profit in any case as set to the previous swing low. Okay, so the DR in this case gave us confluence in terms of direction and support and resistance levels, but I don't wait for a break of the DR, because then we would have to trade at the end of the session, which is too late. By the way, if you want to see how to find the levels of support and resistance or what it means to gain or lose support, check out Trader Sumo's channel. He's really the master in this. Link is in the description. Okay, but let me show an example now where the DR rule didn't work. Here we see a break of the RDR low, and according to the rule we would have to wait for the price to come up and then go short, which leads to a loss in this case. No matter where I'm enter short, I'm stopped out. But why is this? Have a look at the setup. In the London session a level of resistance is formed, then price goes down, but in the New York opening range this resistance is broken immediately. We could also regard this as a Wyckoff schematic, but anyway, the level acts now as support and we see rejection. So what is the trend? 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, an uptrend has started and we would go long, for example at this candle. Easy trade. Now you could say, why going long? Because we have a break of the RDR low, right? But I say, okay, it is in contradiction to the context. And in this case, I ignore this rule. This is nothing that you can trade as a standalone pattern. And this is what I wanted to point out in this video. Basics first, common sense, and then building confluence. The opening ranges are nice tools as confirmation, but you have to understand context and market structure. Or have a look at this US oil that I announced in the Discord in the member section. Similar setup here in the London session. We have a rejection of this level, which was a 1 hour resistance that acted then as support. We rejected from it. This was the initial plan for taking partials and then finally the TP, but this thing went even higher. For this trade, the ODR was in confluence with the overall setup, and this gave me an additional confirmation and confidence that this trade is going to work. And it worked extremely well. In the end, it was a 6-hour trade. So join the Discord, guys, and be a TG member, trade with us. If you need a good broker with low spreads and low commissions, I can recommend Hankotrade. The link is in the description. Just go ahead and register. It's very simple. You don't need KYC documents. It's just a matter of minutes to register. Just go to the website and give it a try. If you like my channel, guys, then don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter and join the Discord. We can trade there together if you are a TG member. If you still have any questions, add these to the comments and I'll see you in the next one here on the Trading Guide.